Being a car enthusiast in Australia sucks sometimes. We spend our time and money making our cars look and sound amazing, and then cops just treat us like criminals for it. So today, I'm breaking down the mods that are illegal here in Australia, but honestly shouldn't be.
So for this video, we have Angelo's R34 GTR right here, and this is Angelo over here, aka Boost Kings. His stuff will be right here. This 34 GTR is completely stock, right?
Yep, completely stock.
Completely stock. So when you buy a car that's stock, especially a JDM legend like a GTR, you want to do some modifications to it, and we're in the lovely country of Australia, and I'm going to be showing you guys, and Angelo as well, what mods that he would like to do to the GTR that are actually illegal in Australia, but shouldn't be.
Just pretty much everything. But
pretty much everything, because this country is just an absolute nanny state when it comes to cars and modified cars and everything like that. Yep. So some of these might surprise you guys, whether you're in Australia or even if you're overseas. I guess for starters, we'll pop the bonnet. We'll have a look at this RB26. This is a proper RB26 DETT under here.
That's right.
And as you can see, untouched, like this is completely stock. Because the only mod you've got here is what, the intercooler pipes, right?
Yeah, intake pipe and the pipe, which is just a direct replacement, just different material.
One of the first things, when you have a turbo car, the first things you want to do when you modify it
is a pod filter.
You want to do a pod filter, you want to hear that induction sound, the turbo dose, all that stuff. And in most countries, that's fine. You can put a pod filter on, there's no problem. In Australia, it's actually illegal. If Angelo was to put a pod filter on this intake right here, or put, I'm pretty sure you can do the intake pipe.
Yeah,
like
I'm pretty sure you can do the intake pipe as long as it's like the same specs as what it was before.
That's right. If you were to chuck
a pod filter just like
that is illegal in Australia. And you might be thinking, how and why is that illegal? It's literally just a pod filter. What possible harm can that do? Well, I know that some cops say maybe it might catch fire if
it's not like concealed.
If it's not concealed, something. It's honestly really stupid. Basically, if you have an exposed pod filter, like it's probably one of the first things. If a cop pops your bonnet, they'll look at and say, "Yep, defect," straight away. It's just an easy thing for them to tick and slap you a defect for, which is pretty stupid. But you can do it legally.
You can do it legally,
but
you're covering the whole thing. You might as well just leave the box.
Yeah, that's right. Like to do it legally, they make you cover it. So if you have a pod filter here, most people, I'll put some photos up here if I can find it, but we'll have like a full bracket made up just to cover it. Like basically you make your own box around it. So it's not fully enclosed, but it's basically just covered.
It's virtually untouchable, because even having a small cover where you can still access it with your hand, apparently that's not good enough. So you virtually got to have it
fully closed,
give or take.
Yeah, and it kind of defeats the purpose. Like a lot of people get away with it when you have just the pod and like a metal plate just over it. And most cops will look at it and be like, yeah, right. It's really dumb,
it's
but
just a big grey area.
It's a money grab, isn't it? I think, or just an easy thing to defect. Like really, there shouldn't be any problem with having a pod filter in your car, but yeah, that's just one of the many examples of, I guess, a simple and very common popular car mod that is actually illegal in Australia. All right, so for this next one, we're in the interior of the car, and this is for something that a lot of people commonly do on the inside of the car. Like one of the first things, again, that you do when you get your first car or you get a new car, you want to modify it, is you replace the shift knob. That's something that a lot of people do.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't do it in this car, but
because it's a GTR.
Yeah, most, especially in the 90s Jap cars, like the first thing you've been doing is
you change the shift knob. Most aftermarket shift knobs don't come with the shift pattern that's right here. In Australia, if you don't have
the correct shift pattern,
this shift pattern anywhere around here, it's illegal and you can get done for it. You can get fined, you can get a defect for not having the shift pattern right here. They would expect you to put like a sticker or something here showing the shift pattern. It's something that's very minor that you can get done for, and it's pretty dumb. I feel like if you don't know how to drive manual, you shouldn't even like I think get in the car.
I think in the end, like I kind of get why they want you to have it there, but at the same time, if it's your car, if you don't know what the shift pattern is, you've got a problem. Like, honestly.
I think the way that the cops word it is, or if there's an emergency and someone else has to drive your car, they don't know which way the gears go, but it's pretty easy to just figure it out. Like you just get in, if you put it left up, oh, it's reverse actually. Okay, let me just try this. Oh yeah, cool, then you go. Like it's not, if you know manual, you can figure it. It's not hard to figure it out.
No. Barely anyone can drive manual, so if it's an emergency, they're gonna be anyway.
I genuinely feel like it's just another little cash grab or something to just easily defect you for, which is pretty stupid. I mean, really, come on, is that really a big deal not having the shift pattern?
I know, and they will use that as an excuse to look at other things. It's not going to be the main thing they'll focus on, but these little things is what they'll use to kind of.
It depends on who you get.
Yeah.
Like if you get a cop that's having a bad day, like most people will turn a blind eye to that for sure. But there is that minority of police that maybe aren't having a good day. People say they have some highway patrol of a quota. Some people say they don't. But if there is a quota, let's just say there is, and they're low on it, they will find every little thing, which will include that to get you for. So something to keep in mind. So this next one might shock a lot of you guys, and this is based on a true story. My cousin had an S15, I'd say maybe 10 or so years ago, got pulled over by this lady highway patrol, and she was just having a bad day, getting him for everything. The shift knob that we talked about, she got him for not having the shift pattern, which by the way, the S15 from the factory has the shift pattern on the center console, and she got him for not having it on the shift knob, even even though it's on the center console. And she said, no, you should have it on your shift knob. And he's like, from the factory, this is how it is. She defected him for that still. As you can see, the GDR has a boot light back here that is operational, but basically she popped his boot. The boot light wasn't working and she defected him for the light in his boot not working in his S15.
I just can't believe it. I only found out 5 seconds ago.
It actually happened. So sure there is a defect because technically it's something, a part of your car that's not working. So I guess it would be a defect.
But at the same time, how many cars don't have boot lights? Like older cars.
Yeah, that's right.
Really? Is that really a necessity?
And how often are you going in your boot?
To check. To see if there's even a light working in the first place.
Yeah, like, is it really that much of a concern that your boot light's not working? I think she worded it as like, when he complained about it, I think she worded it like, oh, you know, if you're changing your spare tire late at night and this and that, you need to see where you're... You're
not gonna be able to see the outside of the car to take the wheel off in the first place. What's the difference?
That's right. Honestly, how bad are these lights?
Like when you... I didn't even know it was on.
Yeah, I know. It. But like at night, when you open his boot, come on, the light isn't even that good to begin with.
It's like 4 centimeters.
Yeah, it's honestly insane that is illegal. And I know that it's not really a car mod, but honestly, I just remember that happened and I wanted to add that in this video.
We couldn't leave that out. I
couldn't leave it out.
That's a very interesting story.
Yeah, that's more of a car law that is just insane, but it is something that you can get defected for. Yeah, really stupid, but welcome to Australia. Another common mod that people do, you change your headlight globe. You change it to HIDs, you put LED globes in there, make it a bit brighter, a bit better. But there's a few conditions, right? Like if your car isn't factory HID or factory LED,
you've got no chance.
You can't change
You can't do it.
It's technically illegal. A cop could pull you over and say, oh, you've got HIDs, you've got LEDs, illegal. This actually happened to me. My very first car, my DC2, first time I ever got pulled over into an RBT. I didn't even know what HIDs were. I didn't know much about cars at the time, but this cop comes up to my car. He goes, why is your car fitted with HIDs? And I didn't even know what it was. I just said, oh, it came with the car when I bought it. And he started threatening to strip my car and take it off the road. I've actually still got that dash cam, so I'll put the video here, the clip.
Bruh. Why's your car fitted with HIDs?
Oh, that was how I got it when I bought it.
Robert, how you got it? How you're on the road now?
Yeah. Well, I can get it fixed as soon as I can.
Stripped and taken off the road?
No, sir.
Get it off.
I will, definitely.
It's been marked?
Yeah.
And you've been spoken to about it?
Yeah.
Next time it will get taken off the road.
I will.
You gotta fix that up.
I will definitely. But as you can see, that cop threatened to strip my car and take it off the road because I had HID headlights in there.
Which you wouldn't even know any better.
Is that insane? I didn't even know what HIDs were.
Yeah.
Like, is that not excessive? And I was a little 18-year-old, like, first car. I was scared. I took it off straight away because I didn't want my car taken off the road. Pretty insane that is the treatment you get. I felt like you feel like you're a criminal. You know what I mean? I felt like I was in trouble.
If every new car can have LEDs, what's the difference? I mean, people complain about them being too bright, but what's the difference between a new car having it and an old car having it?
It's so true. Like, Angela's got a point. If your car comes factory with it, like a new car will come factory with HIDs. This GDR is factory
with HIDs.
Factory HIDs. It's legal. It's the same thing.
It's just another rule to just get people on.
If it comes with your car, you can use it, but if you put it in your car and it's the exact same effect, same light, illegal. Literally insane. This car has stock suspension, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, you'd want to put coilovers in this thing.
Of course, we want to lower it a little bit.
How old is this suspension in the car?
Well,
it's got Nismo shocks.
It's got Nismo shocks and springs, which is still a factory option, but could still be up to 20 years old.
That's right. And you'd think putting in coilover suspension that is brand new, you know, professionally made.
Safer to drive,
safer to drive, handles better. Like, you'd think that would be allowed in Australia.
No.
But wrong. Anything that makes sense to make your car safer and perform better, it's illegal in Australia because, you know, apparently that just...
Yeah, if you want to see better at night, you want to handle better on the street, illegal. They want you to be more dangerous here in Australia.
Yeah, it's honestly stupid. So technically, if you install coilover suspension in this car or any car in Australia, it's straight away illegal. And I'm pretty sure you can get it engineered, I think certain types.
Yeah, I think you have to buy like proper Australian approved suspension, which is fair enough.
And
then get it engineered.
Which costs thousands of dollars.
And at that point, you might as well buy a new car because it costs that much to do all that. It's just not worth it.
Just another thing that just doesn't make sense. I think it's a bit of a revenue raising.
It's definitely just ridiculous. I understand it having to be like Australia approved brands. That's fair enough. But regardless, they want you to have all these engineering certificates. It's just a joke.
Speaking about suspension, kind of tied into that is wheel poke. If your wheels poke even the slightest bit outside your guards, illegal and defect. So I get it if it's like sticking out a lot, like massively, and you know, I understand.
There's a limit that, you know, there should be a limit, but
they'll get you. Even if it's the slightest amount outside your guard, like it cambered in a bit, whatever. If it's the slightest bit outside your guard, you'll get done for it.
Yeah, that's it. Finished.
Even though it's like, come on, like really, if it's that much outside your guard, is it really?
No, there's no leniency on it, and that's the problem. Like, we obviously understand you can't overdo it, but even the slightest bit, like Jordan was saying, no chance, they'll get you.
Same thing with that. You said tire profile.
The tire profile. So like, don't quote me on it 100%, but virtually, if you're going upsize of your rim diameter, you have to like lower your tire so the overall is the same, or else you're throwing out your speedometer and whatnot. And I think there's ways to get again, with engineering that you can do it, but even the slightest difference in tire profile or wheel size, it's a straight defect.
Different, eh? And I've heard some things as well about like your tire size too, right? So like going up from 16s, let's say, going up to 19s or 20s, you can't do it.
You can't do it, yeah. They make it so difficult to modify anything so that you're kind of more inclined to do it illegally without telling anyone, and then that's how you get done.
That's right.
So if they just allowed, small things that are safe, relatively safe to do, you wouldn't have so many issues, but they do this on purpose. Like
100%.
You can't touch anything.
Because they know that a lot of these mods make sense and are common to do because it's just a standard thing. You're improving your car.
That's right, and everyone does it, and then that's why they make their money.
Because you're improving your car, but they make it illegal because everyone will do it and they can make lots of money off of it.
That's right.
And it doesn't make sense. And in many other countries, it's not illegal because it doesn't make sense for it to be illegal.
Yeah, we've got some very interesting laws.
So we'll leave the video there, and if you guys want some more videos on, I guess, the Australian car scene and laws in general, let me know in the comments down below and we'll definitely make some more. I have made a couple on the channel, which I'll link up here and down below if you guys want to check them out, especially for your overseas viewers. And a lot of people are interested in, I guess, what we're gonna have to go through here. Like, we do have a great car scene. Like, we've got beautiful cars like the GDR.
Yeah, we try very hard to keep it alive, but they make it very difficult.
Our lives are very difficult. So yeah, we have to put up with a lot of crazy stuff. But yeah, if you guys want more videos on that, let me know. Really hope you enjoyed, and make sure you follow Angelo Boost Kings. All this stuff will be right here. Big shout out for helping us out with the video, and obviously letting us use this GDR.
That's right.
If you enjoyed, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all of that for more. We'll see you in the next one on That Car Life.